Namaste. So today we will be focusing on the third eye, the brow chakra, Agya Chakra. And this chakra is associated with divine wisdom, connection to our higher source, the source, higher wisdom, intuition, stillness, great stillness. We also, in strengthening the Agya Chakra, we develop a very strong, clear, focused thought. Not busy, very still and quiet and sure. So it's a very, very powerful chakra. All of them are. But in accessing the Agya Chakra, it helps us to find the stillness in order to perhaps express more authentically through the throat chakra, or through that deep stillness. It allows us to find the strength to be more open and loving and express that. So it is definitely a portal for us. Very, very important. And the more we meditate, the more we choose to be still, to allow the mind to be still, the greater the benefits. And we don't have to direct the benefits, they accrue. So when the brow chakra, Agya, is out of balance, we are far too intellectual. We like to be very logical, and we like to make decisions based solely on proven logic and theories. That's what we like. But it's limiting. We can be judgmental, and we find ourselves in a pattern of us versus them, separation. I know versus what you know. When it's out of balance, we don't really like people moving out of their lane. You know, it makes people uncomfortable when you are more open in thought. So when the Agya Chakra, when the brow chakra is engaged, when it is strengthened, we have access to deeper wisdom, intelligence, creativity, we develop great discernment. We are much more holistic in our approach to life. We are able to assess our surroundings, our problems, our lives holistically. We see things in totality, not just within a certain view. So we develop great insight, which is very helpful. And we think deeply. And it's not an arrogant, like, I'm up here, I'm a big thinker. It's not that. It's actually getting quiet enough that our innate wisdom is available to us. So we're really just getting out of our own way. So in opening and strengthening the third eye, we develop a relationship with unity consciousness, with the source, moving beyond ego to consciousness. And you will know it when you start to come from that place, when your views, the way you think, it'll shift. And it's much lighter, actually. When I was recovering from the explosion, I couldn't think my way to getting better. I wanted to be better, but I couldn't think it and make it happen. I had to get still so that the body could do what it knows how to do, which is heal, which is go back and create homeostasis. So in strengthening the mind, we strengthen the body, and vice versa. And we strengthen the mind through stillness. And what happens in that stillness is that we create spaciousness. And in that spaciousness, we develop discernment, so that our thoughts and our words and our actions come from a great quality and intention. We learn to sift, sort, and share. We learn to intelligently decide what stays and what goes in our lives. So really, we access our internal GPS, and it's very powerful. Once we learn to develop that awareness and then use it, it becomes like anything, like exercising. The more you do something, the greater ease. And that is the same in meditation. That the more you do it, the easier it gets. And there is also a natural pull that happens. Just like if you are an active person, your body calls you to be active. It at first might be an intellectual decision. I need to exercise. But once you become used to that, that quality within yourself becomes entrenched, and you desire that for yourself. And that is what happens with meditation. You actually feel this pull to sit, to get grounded, to be established in presence and awareness. So we're going to go right into our meditation today. So just a couple of mudras to explain. So yesterday we did Gayana mudra, which was this one. And today we will be doing namaskar, sometimes seen namaskara. And in Christian traditions, in all actually religious traditions, I think Christian, a little garbled there, sorry, migraine again. It is prayer, right? It is the symbol of I am praying. And I mentioned yesterday, I sort of threw out that little tidbit about Jesus being a yogi. And this is one of the mudras, the positions, the hand positions that we see Christ and his disciples and saints. This was not seen within within those traditions before Christ. And that all of these mudras come from the Himalayas, come from the yogic tradition. So it's really kind of cool. So when you are in church or you see religious portraits or statues, check out the mudras and just sort of put that there because it's kind of cool. So we'll be doing namaskar, but we will be starting with it at the third chakra. We'll be chanting Om 3 times to begin. Often you would see this done in yoga class, in asana practice. In strengthening and opening the third eye, we'll be bringing the mudra right to the chakra. We'll be doing Kapalabhati, which we've done many times. We'll do 3 rounds, and again, in and out through the nostrils, vigorous breath, pumping the belly towards the spine with each exhalation. And at the top, or after we have done a certain number of repetitions, we hold the breath, we retain the breath. We are strengthening the lung capacity and settling the central nervous system. It's such a powerful, powerful practice. And then we will be doing a mantra, the Agya mantra, calling stillness, calling intuition. So a very simple, powerful practice today. So allow your eyes to close. And just get a little more comfortable. Softening the face, relaxing the jaw. Nice, tall, relaxed spine. It's important to settle and bring our senses inward. Tuning in. Creating a quiet internal environment. So bringing hands in namaskar up to third eye, chanting Om 3 times. Release the hands, palm side down. Just settle for a few moments here, connecting to the breath. Establish the internal gaze to the third eye, between the brows, holding a gentle gaze here. And we begin breath of fire, Kapalabhati. Inhale. Inhale deeply. Hold here, internal gaze at the third eye. Retain the breath. Be still. And release. Inhale. Exhale. And begin. Inhale deeply. Retain the breath. Hold here. And release. Inhale. Final round. Inhale. Hold. And release. Allow the breath to return to its normal pacing. Center. Maintaining that inward gaze towards the third eye, brow chakra, Agya Chakra. Soften. Be steady. Focus. Breathe. With intention, we invite Agya, stillness. Agya, silence. Agya, wisdom. Agya, discernment. Agya, peace. Stay here, silently repeating Agya. Maintaining your gaze at the third eye. Hold a nice rhythmical breath. Agya. 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 At your own pacing. Stay with the mantra. Agya. Stay with the intention to be present, to create stillness in mind, in body. Agya. If the mind wanders, come back to the meditation, come back to the mantra. Choose to be focused. Choose to be here right now. Just a few more moments. You can gently release the mantra. Just take a moment to observe the shift. To notice that deeper sense of ease. Receiving the stillness. Stillness at the quantum level, beyond the cellular level. The stillness of that which is. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. Inhaling. Exhale. Hands to Namaskar, bringing once again to the third eye. And we chant 3 times. Om. Primordial sound. Om. Let's gently open the eyes. So I invite you to incorporate the concept of stillness, of creativity, of intuition, to bring that into a mindfulness practice throughout the day. That's one of the nice things about meditation and mindfulness. We can take those concepts that we have focused upon and developed during the meditation and be mindful of those very concepts throughout the day. So being open to our intuition, being open to stillness, creating stillness, because that is where our deepest wisdom comes from. That is where our deepest, most profound acts of creativity and intelligence comes from. That stillness, when we quiet the mind. Beautiful people, have a wonderful day.